Hello everyone, my name is Hotel Delta, and what I've got for you today is a really interesting video, sort of tips and tricks on Advanced Warfare, things you may have not found, because we got Call of Duty Black Ops 3 literally around the corner, a few months away from launching right now. I thought I'd show you some things in Advanced Warfare that you might not have known you could actually do that relate similar to Black Ops 3. Now these are probably not Easter eggs or anything even to do with Black Ops 3, but it's just pretty cool you can do these things. So first of all, I'd like to show you the assault rifle I'm using in the gameplay behind you on one of the new Reckoning maps called Swarm. This assault rifle is a weapon variant of the H.A.T.R called the H.A.T.R lead launcher. Now this is the only gun I believe you can actually earn only from exo zombies. You can't get this in any form of regular or advanced supply drop. The only way you can get this is from a supply drop in exo zombies only. Not exo zombies, sorry, exo survival. So in exo survival, I believe you earn these supply drops through just playing them. I'm not sure what the actual requirements are. But the lead launcher is really similar to a weapon in Black Ops 3 called the Man O' War. So this weapon you may not have known, it's definitely not as powerful as the Man O' War, but it definitely performs a lot like the Man O' War. And if you don't know what the Man O' War is, it's a assault rifle, the second assault rifle you earn in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 multiplayer. The Man O' War is well known for its very slow rate of fire but high damage output, which makes it almost like a light machine gun assault rifle hybrid. Now the lead launcher performs a lot like this, and the reason being because its stat modifiers are a double debuff in fire rate. So it fires a lot more slower. I can't remember off the top of my head what the buffs are. I think one of them might actually be damage, which is perfect. It does actually seem a lot like the Man O' War, and it's really fun to use. It brings that memory to you in Advanced Warfare, especially if you're missing the beta right now, the Black Ops 3 beta. This is the weapon you want to go for because it definitely does remind me of the Man O' War, and the Man O' War is a weapon in Black Ops 3 that is very, very popular. A lot of people like it and use it, and I think this weapon is definitely going to bring you those memories right back, which is pretty awesome. Now some other things I've actually got rocking here in the bottom right of my HUD, on the Scorestreak side of things, I've got a very unique UAV. And the reason I say it's a very unique UAV, because it is effectively the H.A.T.R in Advanced Warfare, and I can tell you how you can build this Scorestreak. So, because in Advanced Warfare you have Scorestreak Modules, which are basically attachments for your Scorestreaks, you do not have these in Black Ops 3, but you can modify these Scorestreaks heavily to make them a lot like they are in Black Ops 3. So I basically made my own H.A.T.R, and it's much cheaper to earn in score terms than an actual H.A.T.R, but it performs almost identically. So what you want to do if you want to create this H.A.T.R is you need to equip the UAV score streaks, and you need to equip 3 modules. These modules being enemy direction, which turns the red dots, as you can see on the mini-map here, into red directional triangles. So you can actually see where they're facing, exactly like a H.A.T.R, Blackbird or Orbital VSAT from previous Call of Duty games, or even the advanced UAV. Also you want to equip the speed module, which refreshes the UAV radar sweep faster, so it's almost live. It's almost exactly like a H.A.T.R where the red arrows are always there, there's no radar sweep. There is actually a radar sweep, but it's very fast, it's very unnoticeable, and it's almost perfectly like a H.A.T.R. And then the third module you want to use is extra time, just so your H.A.T.R lasts longer. You're effectively building yourself a H.A.T.R in Advanced Warfare's multiplayer, which is absolutely awesome when you come to think about it. It still costs a lot of score to earn, but nowhere near as much as a H.A.T.R, so if you want to get something that's at least very similar, that's what you want to go for. Now what you saw on your screen right there is the next score streak I want to talk about, the next one down, which is the Hellstorm. So in Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 2, replacing the Predator or Trinity missile, you had the Hellstorm missile, or just the Hellstorm, which is effectively a missile that you control just like a Predator missile, but it has a cluster payload that tracks enemies. Now there is a module for the missile strike in Advanced Warfare called the I think it's the Hellfire or Hellstorm, it's one of them, it's not the same name. I think it's the Hellfire missile. You equip that and it effectively turns your missile strike into a Hellstorm, which is absolutely awesome. You saw a bit of gameplay of it there. It literally is exactly the same as the Hellstorm in Black Ops 3, a little bit weaker. It doesn't have the kind of, I'm not sure what makes the Hellstorm so powerful in Black Ops 3, but it's just not the same. But it definitely brings back their memories. So you can effectively, you're building a Black Ops 3 class setup in Advanced Warfare, which is what I'm showing you here. And finally, you can see at the bottom of my score streak meter is the care package. So I performed this just like the Black Ops 3 care package. So in Advanced Warfare, if you didn't know, you have orbital care packages which come down, slam the ground, and then you can open them up. Now what you can do, which is pretty awesome, is you can equip a module on them called Drone Delivery, which only costs plus 50 score. Now what this does is effectively it adds boosters or thrusters to the care package, very similar to Black Ops 3's thrusters. However, in Black Ops 3, because it isn't orbital and it's dropped off via a ship, it just drops down and the thrusters just slow down its delivery so that it doesn't roll everywhere. In Advanced Warfare, this also prevents rolling, which is awesome. It means it's not going to roll everywhere. But what it also means is that you can actually release the care package early and just have it delivered to you. And it's very useful. You'll see in this gameplay where I die and then I can just simply call in the care package. Just simply, as it's called in, it will just follow me to my spawn and I can just pick it up from there instead of the enemy taking it instead. The enemy, I do not believe, can release the drone package. You can see it here. It'll follow me around until I want to release it, or it releases itself, which is pretty awesome. That's not too similar to Black Ops 3, but the thrusters are, and the way it comes down and stops it from rolling, that's also very similar. And also I've got the reroll module on there, similar to the Engineer perk 3 in Black Ops 3, which allows you to reroll orbital care packages, and I put that on in this gameplay so that I could get as many swarms as possible. So I can show you some of the drone swarm gameplay on Swarm, which is one of the new maps in the Reckoning DLC that's just launched on PlayStation. So Swarm is the other Scorestreak that I want to talk about. This isn't related to Black Ops 3, more related to Black Ops 2, where you had the Swarm Scorestreak Award. A lot of people wanted to know what the Swarm was in Advanced Warfare. You probably already know by now, since Reckoning has been out on Xbox for a very long time. But I thought out of all the gameplay I could show, I might as well show you the Swarm. So you get to see some gameplay of that in this gameplay, and it's not very powerful. The swarm drones tend to get in the way of your camera quite a lot, which makes it difficult to track enemies. You only shoot a small swarm of drones towards them. They haven't got a very large explosive radius, so you need to hit right next to an enemy or point blank pretty much on them to kill them. Sometimes you'll find yourself firing a few drones at them, and it has got a very, very long delay before you can shoot drones. So it's a very weak score streak, but I just thought I'd show you that as well. So that is basically the class setup here, guys. This is something I wanted to show you, some tips and tricks in Advanced Warfare that just kind of lets you play a little bit like Black Ops 3. If you're missing the beta, or you can't wait for Black Ops 3 and you're just stuck on Advanced Warfare, then equip yourself with a H.A.T.R or a Hellstorm or a drone delivered care package, and you are pretty much setting yourself up for a Black Ops 3 kind of setup, especially with the HBI3 lead launcher, which is effectively a man-o-war, and it's not a bad gun at all. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one. GhostX out.